classes right here are a way for students to become more involved as well. Not only get to know their education, but to, think about the world around us a little bit more critically, right? Instead of just kind of sticking through the mainstream things. So I'm also an example of that too, but all of these classes contribute to all those kinds of success, right? We need these classes. We got to get more politically involved. We need to stay here at City College, support these classes. Also here locally, but in the state and all throughout the country as well. It starts right here with these type of events. You got to, it's just one thing I want to say as well. When I was watching Julio Castro speak, he said one thing: invest in education for tomorrow's prosperity. That's one thing that really hit me right there. And we got to invest in education. This is a step forward right here. Thank you guys for showing up.
Here's your chance. It's easy to follow along. Come on up. And if you don't, you can sing the song. Try it right where you are. Okay, here we go. It's after midnight, and now diversity has been put down. We're here to tell you we tolerate no hating going round. We want to scream because you see our dreams are being so smashed. And so it seems with how to fight our futures in the past, we just can't learn. Safety, college, safe diversity. We're fighting for our life, you know it's education that we need.
Everybody knows, I think we're all here for the same reason. We know that in particular, despite the other bad things that might be happening in Colombia, one of the things that concerns us the most is that trade union organizers and trade union leaders and even workers who try to organize for justice on the job in more inordinate cases than almost anywhere in the world disappear, get murdered, are tortured, and basically have as brutal an attack on them for their workers' rights as any place in the United States. And unfortunately, the U.S. Congress thought that didn't matter when they decided to put together a so-called free trade agreement. So we're out here to protest this. This isn't our first time that we've done it. It's probably not going to be our last. This is also, on behalf of the National AFL-CIO, a major issue with us, not just fair trade, but the way that our counterparts are treated in Colombia. So we are going to go, there's a few of us that are going to go in right now to the consulate and deliver a letter. I don't think I have to read the whole thing, but it does say that we are picketing today from labor, human rights, and community organizations in the Bay Area to protest what we're doing. So we do want to make this message to them. And what?
What they're doing, not what we're doing.
Oh, well, we don't want to tell them what we're doing. We're out here picketing. We're also going to talk about what we don't like with what they're doing out here, in Colombia. So we're going to go in, and if you guys want to wait, and we can give a report back when we come in, Roger. Does that sound like a plan? I've been expecting that we're going to have a long dialogue on foreign policy and trade union implications around the world, but we'll be hopefully out not too long and give a report back to you. Okay, brothers and sisters? So what do we want? And when do we want it? Good luck, y'all.
See what they say.
I'm going to go one step there.
Bring the sign up. Quick report back. We met with the legal counsel and the vice counsel of Colombia. Roger has
has the contact numbers. I grabbed their card. I'll just say they listened very clearly to what everybody said. I mean, everybody had a chance to say something. We presented them with the letter. We told them, how deeply concerned we are, not just the same things I said before we went in. We told them, the same stuff. We're concerned about, labor people getting, murdered and taken away. And David Bacon gave some very clear examples of things that have just happened recently. And they seemed to listen very hard. And they promised us that they would give us a report back. This would go to their headquarters. I've heard this before, I know, but they're going to make sure, and they promised us that they were going to move it up the food chain to the proper ministry, and that they would get back to us. Now, we've heard that before, but again, we have their contact numbers, and I'd say that it was probably as successful a meeting as can be. Our brother here actually got a chance to film it, so if you don't believe what I'm saying, it's all documented and it's down.
You put it back to them the next time.
Yes.
To say thank you.
They would get forward, so we can at least take this one to the bank, and our message was heard. Wouldn't you say, Fred?
And David did it especially.
Yes.
Individual detail.
And they listened hard, and
this, of course,
see what
Take one.
And I gave him.
Take one of these.
Sure.
I gave him one of my cards and said that any correspondence could come to the San Francisco Labor Council, and that I would share it with all the leaders in the Bay Area in our community. Is there anything you want to add, Roger, Fred, David? Anything you want to add to the report back? Anyway, we'll be back. 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 Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.